ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good morning. అందరూ బాగున్నారు కదా? How are you all? Very good. I don't know how fine you are. Have you heard that word Maya? Maya peru vinar kada? Maya. This world is Maya. Nobody who is in Maya can ever be really happy. Right? True happiness will always elude you. Only when you transcend Maya, when you go beyond Maya, like the way Shraman Krishna did, Vivekananda could do, you'd be able to make ourselves really happy. Till then, you can only say that. We're all actually are in search of happiness. You have not found the true place of happiness as yet. Do you agree? Yeah, we are in search of happiness. आनंद को खोज रहा है, टाइम लगता है. Eternal peace and eternal happiness कहाँ मिलते हैं? You will get only when you reach the truth. But it's a long journey. We are on the journey. It's a long journey. The wise people reach the destination quickly. The dull and the dumb, it takes a long time. Okay, I will come to Maya afterwards. Please see page number 20. थोड़ा education के बारे में देखेंगे. We are all students, right? Let us learn something about education from Swamiji. Page number 20 in your prayer book. The education which doesn't help the common mass of people to equip themselves for the struggle for life, which doesn't bring out strength of character, a spirit of philanthropy, and the courage of a lion, is it worth the name? There are four things here. The education which doesn't help the common mass of people to equip themselves for the struggle for life. The first objective of education, prayojana. Why should we go to schools and colleges and educate ourselves? What education should give us? Swami is saying here, first you should help us to stand on our own feet. That means you should help us to find a job. You should help us to make a living. You should help us to get some employment. Why employment? Because we have certain physical needs. Roti, kapda or makan. They are the needs of the physical body, the basic necessities of life, basic needs. Primarily, when we say we or I, what we understand is only the physical body, right? Whenever you say I, what is the thing that strikes you the most? The first, physical body. And then mind, the higher aspect of life, higher dimension of life. There is still a higher dimension of life, that is soul or consciousness, which is not in our experience. There is a third dimension to our personality other than the physical body and mind, that is called soul or consciousness. In fact, that is the real dimension of our personality. That is our real being, but it's not in our experience. It's not easy to find that because it is so sukshma, so subtle. It is there within us, but yet we can't experience it. What we need to do to experience that, it requires a lot of sacrifice, tapas. Chala tapas chala, बहुत तपस करना पड़ता है. वो पूरा लोग ऐसा लोग महात्मा बन गया. कैसा बन गया? How could they become great people, Mahatmas? Through tapas. They could touch that the subtlest of the being, that is Atman or soul or consciousness or self. Okay, that's a great journey, as I said just now. Forget about that's too high and ideal. But Swami is saying that education should help us to stand on our own feet. The second objective of education, which doesn't bring out strength of character. Education which doesn't help us to build our character, to build our personality, is no education at all. Why we need character, why we need personality? That I will explain in my next prayer meeting. Character is also a big subject. So, okay, that is the second objective of education. Third, a spirit of philanthropy. You should make us a little broad-minded individual. We are living in a society. When you are living in a society means you have other people around you. And everybody should feel a little for others also. A little fellow feeling, humanistic consideration. Okay, these are all my fellow countrymen. I have a responsibility towards them. I need to serve them. I need to help them. At least you should not exploit them. Right? If you can't serve, at least don't exploit. But today in India, we have so much of corruption. What is corruption? Basically, exploitation of citizen. A citizen exploiting fellow citizens. What else corruption is? If somebody asks you to define corruption, how you will define? कोई पूछेगा आपको करप्शन के एक निर्वचन दीजिए. If somebody asks you to define corruption, అవినీతిని నిర్వచించండి అని ఎవరు మిమ్మల్ని అడిగితే ఎలా నిర్వచిస్తారు మీరు? What is corruption? Citizen exploiting fellow citizen. Exploiting. But I'm saying that you may not help others, at least don't exploit others. Because we are living together, right? We are living in the same nation, we are living in the same society. Swamiji is talking about spirit of philanthropy, where you will come forward to help others, to serve others. Okay, helping others, serving others, you forget. At least don't exploit others, don't cheat others. Then you are not even a responsible citizen of the country. ఒక బాధ్యత గల పౌరుడు కూడా కాదు నువ్వు. You are not even become a citizen of the country. That's what the problem is. That's why education should help individuals to develop, the spirit of selflessness, that spirit of service, that altruistic spirit, philanthropic spirit that must come into the individual. Then only it can be called real education. And the last, and the courage of a lion. Today, there is so much of suffering in the world that is because of lack of courage. For want of a little courage, humongous amount of genius goes a waste in this country. ధైర్యం లేకపోవడం వల్ల ప్రజల్లో, పిల్లల్లో చాలా మందిలో తెలివితేటలు ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా ధైర్యం లేకపోవడం వల్ల ఆ తెలివితేటలు నిరర్థకమైపోతున్నాయి. ఫర్ వాంట్ ఆఫ్ లిటిల్ కరేజ్, ఐ రిపీట్ మై స్టేట్మెంట్, హ్యూమంగస్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ జీనియస్ గోస్ ఎ వేస్ట్ ఇన్ దిస్ కంట్రీ. తెలివితేటలు ఉన్నాయి, దే ఆర్ షార్ప్, दिमाग तो बहुत तेज है लेकिन कलेजा नहीं दिल में, इसलिए that intelligence actually goes a waste. That's why Swamiji is talking about the courage of a lion. If you have courage, half of your problems will go away. Every minute fear. What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? We will die one day. Anyway, we are going to die. We will get another birth. So what is there to fear? The ultimate thing that we fear is death. But death is not actually full stop. It's only karma. You need to understand. Okay? You are eternal. You are immortal. You are immutable. You are Atman. You are soul. You are self. You are consciousness. You are Chaitanya. You are not this Jada Padartha. You are not this insentient matter. You are not this dull, dead matter. The physical body and mind, both are dull, dead matter. Behind these two is that real dimension of your personality, which is Atman, which is soul, which is consciousness, which is infinitely powerful, which is immortal, which is indestructible. So have that idea, have confidence that I am not the body, I am not the mind, that I am that infinite Atman, I am that infinite consciousness. So why should I fear? I don't have any fear. When you motivate yourself like this, the real Atman will awaken. That's what Swami is saying, the courage of a lion. These are the 4 objectives of education. Forget about all these 4, helping us to stand on our own feet. మన కాళ్ళ మీద మనం నిలబడేటట్లన్నా ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చేయాలంట. Why you are here today after graduating from colleges, and sometimes some of you may be even PG holders, why are you here to learn spoken English? This should happen by now. The problem is in our education system, skill and education, they don't go together in this country. This is the only country where skill and education, they don't go together. అందుకనే మనం అంతా కాలేజీలు బయటకు వచ్చిన సార్ సర్టిఫికేట్ పట్టుకొని మళ్ళీ ఉద్యోగం ఎత్తుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. In fact, the truth actually, real education అయితే కాలేజ్ నుంచి బయటికి రాగానే, because you have enough skill, you have all the required skills, you should find a employment, you should find a job immediately, easily. But that is also not happening. Means when we study in schools and colleges, what actually we study, whether it is useful for us to gain job, we are not thinking even that. जो पढ़ते हैं हम उधर स्कूल में, कॉलेज में, जो हमको यूज होते हैं एम्प्लॉयमेंट लेने के लिए, जॉब मिलने के लिए, वो नहीं सोच रहे हैं, कुछ ना पढ़ रहे हैं. क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं? वो सिलेबस में है ना, बस पढ़ना पड़ता है, बस సిలబస్లో కుక్కారు కాబట్టి చదవాలి. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు యూజ్ దిస్ యార్డ్ స్టిక్ whether it's really useful to get an employment. Otherwise, why should I study? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, right? Only in this culture, I say, skill and education, they don't go together. Nowhere else in the world. Go to Japan, go to Korea, go to China, go to Germany. Education means for them skill. So when they come out of colleges, they have so much of skill and they find employment in no time. మన దగ్గర ఎకడమిక్స్, థియరీ. చిన్నపిల్లలకి ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ ఇచ్చామనుకోండి, పనిముట్లు ఇచ్చి కొంత పని చేయించామనుకో, స్కూల్లో చైల్డ్ లేబర్ అని ఒకటి వస్తాడు, అక్కడ వాడు పేపర్లో రాస్తాడు, చిన్నపిల్లలతో పని చేస్తున్నాడు, వీళ్ళు బాల కార్మికులను చేస్తున్నాడు. బాల కార్మికులను చేస్తున్నాడు అంటే, ఒక చిన్న పిల్లవాడి మీద 100 కేజీలు బస్తా పెడతాం అమ్మాయిమని, వాడు ఎంత చేయగలుగుతారు అంత ఇస్తాం కదా. That's how they need to learn work, right? Then that orientation will come. Okay? Then orientation will come towards work. Skills will develop. You can build skills only in this way. స్కూల్లోనే బిల్డప్ అవ్వాలి అదంతా. కాలేజీకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత స్కిల్ ఇండియా అని మొదలు పెడుతున్నారు. 25 years దాటిన తర్వాత దే వాంట్ టు స్కిల్ పీపుల్. Absolutely ridiculous. There are many problems. Okay, more about education we will discuss in future prayer meetings. Thank you. Nice day, Amma.